Welcome to the Super Sports Bros Podcast. I am your host, Buddha Phillips, former collegiate basketball player and former high school basketball coach, now training to be a pro wrestler. I'll be talking NBA, NFL, MLB, UFC, and WWE. I started this podcast because I know sports, bro. My goal is to challenge the narrative of the mainstream media and bring real sports talk back by providing listeners with access to opinions of real athletes and not keyboard warriors. The Super Sports Bros Podcast. For bros, by bros.
Bro.
Night one wasn't enough to get the job done. We are L-I-V-E people.
Yes.
We are live. It is night two.
The Flash.
I got new headphones. You got new headphones.
Yes.
We're moving and grooving. There was a portion of last episode that I just completely forgot to talk about. I know it's shocker. Free agency.
Yeah.
Free agency.
That pool is a big one.
It sure is. And I've compiled a list of some of the... you just made the list.
Yes.
You just made the
Of
list.
some of the bigger names in the free agent market. I wanted to take this time while I'm here with you, Jeff, to introduce a brand new segment. What are we calling this brand new segment?
Should I stay or should I go?
Should I stay or should I go?
So with that being said, one of the biggest names in free agency, breaking news. I was on Instagram today and I saw Anthony Davis plans to opt out of his deal and re-sign with the
He won't get paid.
So,
I believe I also saw Caldwell Pope.
well, that was a whole nother topic of discussion, is how well he played in the finals. I didn't see anything about KCP, but AD's returning to the Lakers. Another thing I had seen, it seems as if the Dallas Mavericks and the Miami Heat are going to put all of their eggs in the Giannis Antetokounmpo basket when he becomes a free agent next, 2021 free
You
agent.
want to follow him?
Whew. And listeners who are tuning in, to our first episode, listened to Jeff say that the Clippers were going to win the West, and this broke today. Tyronn Lue, coach of the Clippers.
Ooh.
How do you feel about that?
I like very much. Yes.
I like it,
What was the deal on that? Did you see?
I didn't see the deal. It said something about 5 years, some odd $1 million or something. I don't really. Yeah.
My question is, these people are opting out. Why? How? I don't understand. What are they doing? How are you guys gonna get paid? This is just mind blowing to me. How are you gonna ask for money after the pandemic? Like, no one's going to games. Nothing's being. NBA.com just shot. The market just shot. It just surprisingly, it's crazy to see. I want to see what happens. I'm excited to see it.
All right, we're gonna get right into it here.
Yeah.
Should I stay or should I go?
Look at that.
Brandon Ingram,
Ooh.
free agent from the New Orleans Pelicans.
I like him.
He's restricted. So here's the thing with Brandon Ingram. Unless the Pelicans hit him with a max deal or something close to a max deal, and another team comes swooping in and says, you know what, BI, these dudes aren't going to pay you, we'll pay you. So the Pelicans can then agree to match that, or he's off smooth sailing somewhere else. So I wanted to know, Jeff, Brandon Ingram.
He gone.
Should I stay or should I go?
Should I stay or should I go?
Yeah, he gone.
So
And it's gone.
you're saying Brandon Ingram's gone.
Yeah.
And it's gone.
Which basically means the Pelicans are going to lowball him. He's going to say,
Most likely.
no thank you. They're
They're
not going to ship
gonna
him.
build around Zion.
So the max deal that they don't want to give Brandon Ingram, they're saving it.
He's not the max deal kind of guy.
Okay.
I don't see him.
Still kind of young,
Okay.
still young blooded.
Good player. I like him. All-around athlete.
Where's he land?
Ooh, Knicks. I want him to land in the Knicks.
To the Knicks. New York Knicks.
Yes.
All right. That would be very interesting. Brandon Ingram on the New York Knicks, playing at MSG. Whew. My opinion is that the Pelicans do dish out that money.
Max out, do you think?
Yeah, I think they get him paid.
And then how many years does Zion have to make after that?
I think he'd
They
be
don't-
eligible for a max deal
And then
like
someone else
next
signs
year or the year after. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Brandon Ingram stays. All right,
Okay.
DeMar DeRozan.
DeMar.
Has
The more I say it, the less I like it.
The more I say it, the less I like it.
He has a player option with the San Antonio Spurs. Knowing DeMar like I know DeMar, let me just take this one.
Yes, I like this.
I think he stays, and this is why. He's always been a loyal guy. He was loyal to the Raptors.
True. Until they did him dirty.
Until they did him dirty. Whatever definition of dirty that you see fit.
Get out.
You don't like America,
You and
why
Kyle
don't
are
you
friends.
get out?
We don't care.
Hey, if
We
you
don't
like
care.
America,
Get
you
out.
can
We won a
get out.
championship.
Yes.
I think he stays. I think he still has like a chip on his shoulder. Wants to, show San Antonio you're gonna get your return on investment with me, and he definitely has something to prove out there.
Yeah, if you ask me, someone was definitely on the pipe when they said, "Hey, let's give Kawhi Leonard for DeMar." There's probably some other stipulations to it, or other ads, but it's just mind-boggling how that went down. And then now the Spurs are just like, "Hey, let's build around me and LaMarcus Aldridge," which you don't have a lot of juice left. We'll see. We'll see.
They did a great job on Game of Zones with that whole thing.
I have to check that out.
So you think he stays?
Yeah, I think they're gonna build around him and LaMarcus. They need a solid scorer too, besides Rudy Gay. And then they still got this their big man there.
Pirtle?
Yeah.
Pirtle.
Yeah, Pirtle. Yeah.
All right. Cleveland. Andre Drummond, free agent. Stay or go?
I think he stays.
Stays in Cleveland.
Yeah, I think they offer him. I think they'd be like, "Hey, stick around. Here's a little lump sum."
So,
They'll stick around. He'll stick around.
stays. I'm gonna take the other side.
You got that good point guard over there too in Cleveland. They can work with him.
Sexton.
Yeah,
He's a problem.
he is a
I'm
problem.
gonna disagree with you.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that Andre Drummond goes.
And where's he landed?
Where's he going?
Talk to me. Talk to me.
Something is telling me to say Atlanta.
Ooh, that's a good pick. That's a good pick. I like that.
Is it John Collins, Andre Drummond, Trae Young? That seems like a
Yeah,
nasty.
I like that.
With me, I feel like Andre Drummond will go with whoever gives him the best money.
Be scary to see him on the Bucks. Remember they had
Pau
I
Gasol
don't
and
think he goes to like a championship contender. Something
Yeah.
tells me that he's not going
okay.
to an immediate.
I mean, you don't got a lot of juice left either.
It's a young man's game, they say. Okay, I just want to go ahead and say that Andre Drummond has a player option, so I still think he's gone.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Gordon Hayward, free agent.
Yeah, I know
Gordon
I'm
Hayward
saying-
also has a player
it.
option.
Stay.
So you think Hayward stays?
Hayward's gone.
Oh, he's
And
gone.
He
it's
gone.
gone.
I thought you were talking about Drummond.
No,
My
we're on the
apologies.
Hayward.
The Hayward train is
Player
gone.
option.
And it's
I'm
gone.
sorry, my
So
friends.
he's gone.
Hey,
And it's gone.
you made it tough, man. It was a tough ride for Hayward. I give props to him.
Yeah.
Going through. He just had a recent. Congratulations on the kid, Hayward. Great season, and your cards that you were dealt with the Celts were, all that great. So.
You gotta know when.
And he definitely folded because I mean, you can only play with what you got. And I appreciate Brad Stevens for that too. He really had true faith in him. I like that. Usually after an injury like that, you don't perform. And he's almost back. I would say 14 to 16 points a game was a good potential. That's the Gordon Hayward we see and love. But no, he's gone.
Where's
And
he
it's
going?
gone.
Why?
Jeez, he's gonna be a role player somewhere. But he'll be like I could see him going either to the Suns
Yeah.
or maybe even to the Blazers.
Okay. As much as I want to say stay, I'm gonna agree and say he's going.
Yeah.
And what I had heard through the grapevine is that there is a deal in the works.
The Pacers as well, yes.
The Pacers.
Yes,
If
I'll take that deal all day.
Then he goes to the Pacers.
I'll take that deal all day.
Kemba's in that deal.
No, he's not.
Yes, it is. It's Kemba Hayward for Oladipo and who's that big center they got?
Miles.
Yeah, Turner.
Yeah.
I take that deal too.
I thought it wasn't. I thought it wasn't Kemba. I thought it was someone else. Huh. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't mind
Either way.
someone else besides Kemba. I mean, Kemba.
Yeah, either way.
Put Kemba at the 1 and then Oladipo at the 2. That would be nice.
I got Gordon Hayward going to a team like the Indiana Pacers. Danilo Gallinari of the Thunder.
Oh, boy.
Whether or not he has a player option, your podcaster here is not sure, but we can double check that easily.
Yes.
Maybe not. I don't know. I have to double check. Double check your facts, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yes.
Does he stay in OKC or does he go?
Should I stay or should I go?
He works for the system. They were working with him real well. He was a scorer down that team.
I'm gonna go ahead and agree with JB here. Say that Gally stays in OKC, continues to grow and build with them, capitalize off the good basketball they played last year. So he stays. Okay, moving forward, Mike Conley of the Utah Jazz. Does he stay or does he go?
Should I stay or should I go?
He stays, but he's definitely not getting the money he signed last time with the Grizzlies. He's not getting that type of deal. You do recall that he was at one point had like the biggest contract.
Mike Conley, that was recently broke, wasn't it?
Of course, but at one point in time he did have like the biggest contract. So I think he stays in Utah for the similar reasons why I said DeMar DeRozan stays in San Antonio, and that Mike Conley's been a loyal guy. I think he has a chip on his shoulder, and he's got something to prove down in Utah because they had the Denver Nuggets beat.
Yeah.
And they blew it. So
Yeah.
he's going to stay. JB, what do you got?
I think he's going to stay, too.
Stay?
And then that Mike Conley-Mitchell combo there.
Yeah,
Tough. But it's almost like a little wing. You know, Mitchell's young. Conley's got a few years on him. A few.
Okay. Fred VanVleet, Toronto.
Yeah.
There you go.
Should I stay or should I go?
The system. Him and Kyle, best friends now.
Yeah, okay. Let me say that he goes.
And where's he going?
I think he's going to the Brooklyn Nets.
Oh, with Joe Harris down there.
Joe Harris is now a free agent. We'll talk about him. I'm going to say that he goes to the Nets.
Maybe they'll swap him.
You give us Joe, we'll take.
They're gonna have Toronto re-sign VanVleet and Brooklyn re-sign Joe, and then trade him.
Oh, just be like, hey, you go.
Go ahead.
What's that?
Fred, you coming to Brooklyn or not?
All right. You know what we're gonna do? Hey,
Joe, I'm not interested.
Joe
Sorry.
Harris. Joe Harris, come to Toronto.
Sorry.
All
I
right.
got a happy family.
Here's a big name. Here's a big one. Montrezl Harrell of the Clippers. I'm gonna let you take this one first, since they seem to be like your
I think he's gonna
team.
go.
Go. Where's
Harold,
he going?
you know, I wouldn't be surprised if he lands on a championship score. I would see him going to OKC.
Not bad pick. Not bad
OKC.
pick. at all.
OKC, the Rockets.
But did he already play for the Rockets?
I believe he started his career for the Rockets.
That's it. That is right.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that he stays put. Yeah, I think Trez and Kawhi have a good thing going. They need to get Paul George back drinking the Kool-Aid.
Oh, yeah.
And the three of those dudes, you know, you got these two-headed monster at point guard. They got a good thing going, so I think he stays. I can kind of skip some of these names because, like, who cares where these guys end up?
No, keep going.
Davis Bertans,
No, skip.
And it's
Gone.
gone.
Christian Wood,
And it's
Gone.
gone.
Malik Beasley,
Oh, Malik.
Malik,
He plays for the.
Minnesota Timberwolves.
That's right.
Restricted free agent.
I can see him staying.
Really kind of, you know, what do they do in the draft? Do they draft the shooting guard and he's just like, I don't care what you
Play
think, I
wings.
want out?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Was he play? The Timberwolves didn't go to
The bubble.
The bubble. So you can't really say. It's like, hey, come play with us.
So you think he's?
We'll draft you. Come play with us. See if you like
You
us.
think he's staying or he's going?
Come play with us. We'll see if you like it. We don't know. I think he's going.
Where's he going?
He could go. He could probably go to the no man's land. He probably could go land somewhere like the Mavs or like the Kings or somewhere.
Okay.
He could one or the other. He could land on a good team or a horrible team.
I think he stays. Then we have some other names that are,
They got Jeff.
Teague over there.
Jeff Teague is actually on the Atlanta
Hawks.
Oh, he's on the Hawks now.
And he's a free agent.
Oh, okay.
All right. Serge Ibaka of the Raptors. I'm going to go ahead and say that I think he stays put. If he was to leave, I could see him.
I can see him staying put.
to the Nets or something.
I can see him staying put.
Yeah,
Take it.
Serge is doing a good job with his role over there.
Yeah.
Bogdanovich from
Ooh.
the Kings, he's restricted.
Oh, he's on the Kings.
Yeah, I think he stays.
See, I didn't watch enough of the Kings. I don't think they went to the bubble.
They did.
They did. What was their record with it?
I don't know what the record was in the bubble, but they did not do well. I can say that they did not do well in the bubble. I don't know what the record was, and we can definitely fact check.
Yes.
Fact check your shit. Sorry.
That.
Excuse me.
My phone's dead. I'm
That's
charging.
all right. That's all right. That's for the listeners. It's not for you.
Yes.
All right, we come prepared to the best of our abilities.
Yes.
Yeah, Bogdanovich. I think he stays on the Kings. He's a restricted free agent. Do you think
Probably the oldest player on that team.
I don't know. Maybe. Is he leaving or is he staying?
I think probably staying.
Okay.
If he did leave, he'd probably go up to take his talents to probably Sixers or. You think he'd stay out west?
I do.
I think he'll stay out west. So yeah, you're right.
Jordan Clarkson, free agent out of the Utah Jazz. I'm going to say he goes. And the reason I say that is because Jordan Clarkson seems to just
Go
bounce
where?
around.
Yeah.
And,
Where do you think he's going? Anywhere.
man, where would he fit in?
Endless opportunity.
Yeah, I don't know. Has he been on the
Pacers,
Nuggets? Has
maybe?
he been on the Nuggets already? Because if not,
Jordan Clarkson on the
I don't think
Nuggets.
he's been on
No,
the
I don't
Nuggets,
think he's
so
been
I'm
on the
gonna go and
Nuggets.
say the Nuggets. What do you think? Staying or going?
He's going.
Where's he going?
He's going to the. What did I just say? I
You
forgot.
said Pacers.
Yeah, I think he's going to Pacers.
Pacers. Miami, Goran Dragic, he's going to stay put.
I think he will stay.
We can both agree on that.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
he will stay.
Otto Porter.
Unless some-
Okay, go ahead.
Unless someone offers him a pretty penny somewhere else, I don't know. Because how long has Gordon been there?
Goran?
Yeah,
A couple years now. I mean,
Just
he was on the Suns for a while.
I remember that. That's where he didn't start on this one, did he?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, he did. He got
At some
drafted.
point, he
Yeah.
did.
Okay.
He's been on the Heat since 2015. So
Yeah.
this is like 5 going on 6
6 years, yeah, 5-6 years. So they gotta offer him pretty penny, or he's dipping.
Yeah, well, he's not getting any younger.
And no kidding.
I'll give him that.
And his shooting is unreal.
Now we got Otto Porter Jr., who's got a player option from the Bulls.
Great.
I think he's out of there.
Otto Porter's a great defender.
Do you think he's staying or is he
I think he's staying.
Staying in Chicago. I think he's out of there. And I can see Otto Porter going to like the Celtics.
You know what? That's actually a shocker.
Danny, if you're listening.
Yeah, that'd be a good.
All right. This is one of my favorite ones on the whole list, just because.
Brad Stevens.
Carmelo Anthony,
Oh boy. Hoodie.
free agent from the Trailblazers.
Hoodie Mello.
I think he stays because
Yeah, he's
he was like out of the league.
Faja Mello.
Do you think he goes or
No, he's staying.
he stays?
Yeah.
This is why I think
Him,
he's staying.
him and the Portland Trailblazers.
They got a good relationship,
Yeah, they got a
right?
good.
So like
Yeah.
last time he was in the league,
Then
he was moaning about like how the Rockets did him wrong and
Yeah.
everything, and then he left the league. So
Yeah.
like now he's back in it with a good situation. I think it would like take a lot for him
Yeah.
to go somewhere else and like try to restart.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's staying. Evan Fournier. This guy is probably one of the most underrated NBA basketball players on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
He has a player option in Orlando. He's been loyal to Orlando.
Yeah, guys.
He's one of the. I think he's their leading scorer. So I think he stays.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see him going anywhere. They'll probably. What do you think they're offering? A little maxer?
They're not going to offer him like ridiculous money. They're going to probably offer him something along the lines of
They got that
what
young.
he had received.
They got the young center down there too.
Mo Bamba.
Yeah.
They're probably going to give him a little bit more or a little bit less than what he got last year, like a 1-year deal. So he can decline the player option, or he can re-sign with the team in a new deal. He can go elsewhere. I just don't know what that player option is.
Yeah.
It really depends like how much he made last year. I would assume it would be somewhere around 8-9 mil.
Mm.
Not
Nothing too big.
not like a huge contract. So if he wants a big payday, he's gonna go elsewhere or re-sign a new deal with the Magic. So Aaron Baines is on the free agent.
Yep.
He's in free agency.
I think there's gonna be a package deal with him
Yeah,
or something.
he's gone.
And
He's not
it's
staying in
gone.
Phoenix. That's my opinion. And here's my reasoning why. I would say he'd stay in Phoenix if he was still the same Aaron Baines.
Yeah.
But he has added the 3-pointer to his.
What was it? 6 threes?
Yeah, he hit some ridiculous numbers.
6 number. I think.
So for that reason, I think teams are going to be interested in his services, and so
Yeah.
it's on.
I mean, Frank the Tank could do the same thing. That boy could shoot.
I don't know with the consistency of Baines, but he can shoot.
No, not Baines, but I'm talking Frank the Tank. They also got
Yeah,
Tank.
no, I'm saying
Frank the
I
Tank, yeah.
don't think Frank, what's his last, Kaminsky has the consistency of a
correct,
3-pointer
yeah.
versus Aaron Baines. Where does Baines end up? In my opinion, I could see him going east. You got what's Aaron Baines doing for you?
Oh, Baines.
You know,
Think he would fit in and up in there and Timberwolves there,
I don't think so. I
No.
think he's gonna end up in like
or
Washington.
maybe even Chicago.
I got him in like Washington.
Chicago. Yo, that's a good pick.